everybody. This is live corner, man. Hey, listen. So, of course, you see, we got a special guest up there, man. Turquoise hat.
What's going on, fam? How y'all doing?
Yeah,
Good, man.
bro. Hey, listen, we had a good studio. Bro. I swear to God, I'll be in the whole Richard Simmons out stand for. Okay? So
Don't worry.
before we
When
get
all
started,
this over, we'll do it again when all this is over. Because I definitely want
I
to
have
see you in
your
that.
outfit ready too to be
I definitely want to
back.
see him in a Ric Flair suit.
most
And y'all,
definitely, bro. So listen,
Breezy's back this week, everybody.
Well, I'm back.
Welcome.
Breezy is actually back, you know. Hey, listen, everybody out there is
Welcome back.
the stuff that's been going on with him, man. He has survived a whole lot of pressure, man. Hey, look, I give him a hard time. I love this big brother. You hear me? This
That's
is my
what's
big
up.
brother. You hear me? So,
That's what's happening.
Good, man. I
before
appreciate
we get
that.
started, we gotta review everybody's weekend, okay? So, Breezy, we gotta start with you, bro. What was your weekend like?
Man, last week was a different kind of week for me. I had a death of the family, and then my sister was rushed to the hospital and had, surgery. So, just checking on my loved ones, make sure everybody was cool. My sister checking on her and make sure everybody was cool, man. So that's all I did. Just stay in touch with the family. That's it, man.
That's
Man,
it.
we love you, bro. Hey, thank you for
Love
even
y'all
showing
too.
up, bro. Like, that's a lot of pressure, bro. Now, Weez, what you got going on over there? You know? Like, I only see
Ooh,
no head. You don't look like Erica Bana,
I
aka
told them they better stay
Candyman.
in the room and go to bed. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to handle business. And if I catch somebody out there, I'm gonna throw a flip flop. I'm gonna throw this chinchilletta and hit them in the neck. Like, but
Damn, so violent, man.
it's soft. It's not hard. They hard headed
It's a
sometimes.
phone
I
flip
love
flop.
So, but no, what we do this weekend? The kids were home, so we really didn't do much. I went to the store.
Mm-hmm.
I let them make Rice Krispie treats against all common sense in the brain, but they
Were they
made
bouncing off the walls?
no. They were actually pretty. They were pretty. It was pretty because I don't give them sweet, so it was okay. And they made that. It lasted up until yesterday. So from Saturday to yesterday, that was food, right?
That's
Yeah.
good.
And
So basically, they were karate kicking ghosts. They was out there joint just acting ape shit. Like, they went ape shit with this
Just
chicken.
jumping
Hey,
around,
listen.
doing
not
nothing.
really. I mean, they did pretty good because I really don't let them have a lot of sugar, so I only let them have one piece. So it lasted till yesterday, and basically just doing homework on, they have the stuff online. They do Zoom and then they do Google Classrooms and Microsoft Classrooms, and then they have packets. So I've just been busy.
I dig it. I dig it. Now I'm sitting over here. My weekend been chill. Like I ain't really been doing nothing. I'm still sitting here half naked from the waistband. I love it. This is like cooking bacon at its finest. You know? Like, hey, look at Breezy face. Hey, we miss you, Breezy. Hey, yeah, I'm down this joint with a bathing towel on and everything. You know? Like I'm loving this like stay at home. I got put fans into it. So I ain't got nothing on. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Now my weekend was chaotic, but it is what it is. And you,
Hmm.
sir, you
Mr. Thomas.
My weekend was chill, man. Was with the family, grocery shopping, did some cooking on the grill, did some studying, some reading, worked out a little bit, the usual, and then that's it. Keep pushing, looking forward to another day, Monday.
So
Yeah.
you know what? Let's go ahead and get right into it, right? So we've wasted enough time. We have been trying to like get everybody on board on Skype, right? So everybody behind the scenes, you don't understand what we've been through right now, right? So we finally got everybody on the court. So bruh, give everybody your hashtags, your info, everything before we start.
All right, on Instagram it's Fit by TC online on Instagram. On Facebook, it's my name, Thomas Corey, Corry at Nassim CPT. That's on Facebook. That's my two platforms that I'm on right now. If you go on YouTube, I'm on YouTube as well. It's my name again, Thomas Corey, Corry. It's the green circle with the TC in the middle. That's me. You'll see my Fit by TC online logo in the top corner too. So check me out on those three platforms.
All
Cool.
right, let's get
Mhm.
cracking now. So I'm
Definitely.
pretty sure I'm pretty sure, TC, I'm pretty sure that you've seen all the posts about the COVID quarantine, right? And like people in the
Definitely.
refrigerator, they start off small and they get bigger afterwards, right?
Right.
So you being a personal trainer, what is it that you've been doing like just on your own? Like, what do you do to keep yourself fit without having to go to a gym? Anything?
Honestly, the first couple of days is always the relaxed period because man, I can sleep in, I can do things a little bit differently. But once you start that trend, it's almost like taking a cheat meal. So what I did was I put myself back on my schedule. If my client started at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, my alarm is going off at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna move around, I'm gonna do something. I might sit back down like I would do in between clients, but every day I'm moving as if I got a client at a certain time. So even though I don't have a client at that time, doing something in that nature for business, promoting myself, studying something, reading something. When it's my time to go work out, that's when I go work out. Trying to keep that same schedule. You gotta keep yourself on a schedule that if you was at work, you would never really be going in and out of that kitchen like you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I tell people if you was at work and you ain't got no personal refrigerator at your desk, stop going in there looking. Because every time you look, it's something you want. It's something in there you want because you done bought it and put it in there. So don't keep in there looking because you're gonna eat it all and then you run back to the store. Here's
No,
a
I
good
won't
time.
even
Go ahead.
because of that. I won't even buy certain things because of that. I,
Definitely.
yeah.
Like you said,
So,
you got the little one. So you did Rice Krispie treats over the weekend.
well,
My kid,
that was on Saturday, but I don't usually buy sweet, so that's why I
right.
went on here and do that.
And that's
Yeah.
us. Like I got a 4-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 16-year-old. So they definitely eat a little bit differently than what I eat, but we monitor what they eat. They did Rice Krispie treats over the weekend. It's still a half a tray sitting in there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They eat sweets here and there, but it's not a big thing. Like a sweet for us is gummy bears, some gummy worms. That's the
Right.
treat. You know
Mm-hmm.
that trail mixed with plain M&Ms mixed up. The kids, they think that's a treat.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Uh, TC, I know you say you don't have any clients, but have you thought about doing like virtual training?
That's what I'm doing now. So right now since I'm not doing my in-person training, I'm doing virtual training on Zoom. So I'm telling everybody now, if you download the Zoom app, go to my Instagram or my Facebook, send me a message. I can set you up for the Zoom app and we can meet. I'm meeting people every day at 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. again, every day. So it's a 5 days. Every day we hitting a different body part, just like we was in the gym. Mondays legs, Tuesdays chest, back, shoulders, and then the full body on Friday, letting you rest through the weekend. Also giving everybody that signs up for it a meal plan to go with. So I'm trying to keep you online, getting you on that schedule that you would normally have throughout the day. Not have you snacking and I can eat this because I'm gonna go walking later, and then later come you don't go walking. So trying to get you on that meal plan and that workout. Even if you're not a workout person, here's the time to start. All the things that we said I'm gonna do this later when I got more time. Now you got time. You ain't got nothing. But I don't care if you work from home. You got time because you ain't sitting in front of that laptop 24/7. And if you are walking, sitting in front of it 24/7, stand up, sit down. Take your 15-minute break. If you got to go to the bathroom, do some lunges on the way to the bathroom, some lunges on the way back, some jump squats on the way back. It's your house, you and your domain. So you can make up your own workout as long as you're moving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Heart rate up, getting our blood pressure regulated. Just keep the body moving. That's all it's about.
Do you find that
So
you have more clients now before the quarantining?
Say
Or
that again.
I said, do you find that you have a lot more people signed up now, like you have more clients now than you had before quarantine?
Over the past week, yeah, now. I think the first 2 weeks were a little bit slower. People are still trying to figure out, what they can do with all the
Mm-hmm.
how far you can be apart from each other, what distance you can or can't do. So
All right.
over the past week, it started picking up a little bit more with the virtual training and the online training. But I think that's just because now they have set in tone, like, we end until April, May. I've heard, along with my wife and some other colleagues, say that they're not going back to work until June. So,
Yeah,
with
I think we're
that
like June
being
10th.
said, that's a long time for businesses to be closed. And if you're a person that's just a physical person or just like to be out, here's the time to get out and do some things around the house, explore your own house.
Mm-hmm.
so let me ask you this. Since you have brought all the knowledge, right? So we know
Right.
that you got heart. We know that you can train. We know, everybody sees the results when they go on, what is it?
My
Fit
TV
by
online.
TC. There you go. Fit by TC online, right? So when they go on there, the
Right.
first thing that people want to know, what is your cheat meal?
My cheat meal? Ah, man. I'm be honest, I don't really have a cheat meal because what I'm gonna say is I'll say a burger, maybe a Five Guys burger.
Oh,
What?
okay.
But during the bulking season, that's not really a cheat meal. I mean, a cheat meal for me, I would probably say, honestly, my wife, we went to what's the Texas Roadhouse and the bread. I never had.
Hmm.
We went there once. She said, "Try the bread." I fell in love with the bread. So for me, that's a dessert too. Because I
Yeah, bread.
and I was like, I'm gonna eat these a little bit later on tonight. That's gonna be a little dessert. But every now and then I might eat some ice cream, but I'm not a big sweets person. I'm not a real big junk food person. If I
Mhm.
want that, seriously, I'll get some trail mix, uh, some outshine bars at the low calorie ice cream bars. You know, I ain't really, I don't really. If it's on top of the refrigerator, it's not really for me. So I stop inside the freezer, and that's usually some ice cream, maybe some fruit trays. My wife keeps fruit in the house, so I'll do a fruit tray
Yeah,
before.
me too. They don't last. They eat it.
Are people allowed to cheat? Are they allowed to cheat? Are they allowed to eat whatever they want once out of the week, or how many times out of the week you give your people that you personally train?
So I tell my people don't cheat at all. Reason being is if I take a cheat day this week, next week I might be if a woman is her time, if it's a dude he going through something, stressed out, whatever it might be that next week. Took a cheat meal last week and I made up for it through a workout. I'm gonna take a cheat meal this week, but I'm stressed out, so I'm gonna take another cheat meal. So
Hmm.
a trend every week we get to take a cheat meal. So when does that trend stop? We doing what we was doing already to get what we got.
Hmm.
Mm,
I'm one of those people. If we on go, cut the switch off. Like you ain't gonna cheat in your relationship one week, and then next week we're gonna be straight. And then I might get back here again, but then we're gonna be straight. Like nah, you got to be all the way in. Because
okay.
with the workout, the diet is the hardest part to commit yourself to because there's so many options out here for you.
For
I'm
sure.
gonna tell you, a lot of people get mad with me when I say I'm the opposite. You'll hear a lot of fitness people say it's 80-20 nutrition, 20% working out. To me, I'm the opposite. I feel like it's 20% nutrition, 80% working out because you have to. It takes more to get to the gym and work out. If you're a morning person, you gotta go to work. You gotta get up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to come train, work out, go home, shower, and then get to work. If you're an evening person, I done got up at 6 in the morning and worked 10 hours for somebody, an hour and a half to get home, and then you talking about I gotta work out. You know,
Hmm.
that, that kind of puts a strain. If you're married, it puts strains on your relationship sometimes. So that to me takes 80%. It takes a lot more planning, a lot more detail to get to the gym and do that. You're eating 20%. It's either I got this bottle of water, I got this red cup. This red cup probably got some juice in it. This bottle of water, I know ain't got nothing in it. So what's so hard about it? Am I going to go to Chipotle and get a bowl or something like that, or am I going to go to Food Line and get a bag of salad and a rotisserie chicken, chop that chicken up and put it in my salad? That's dinner for the night, rotisserie chicken for the next day or lunch, whenever. And now I've saved that money because now the next day, if I go to Chipotle, I still got to go get lunch and dinner for the next day. I've spread my
Mm,
money. So
mm.
now I take to the science of, look at your pockets. How much money you spending going out every day,
Hmm.
going to the grocery store shopping just for a day at a time.
Do you believe in 3 meals a day, or do you believe in dividing a one meal into 3 meals? How do we what do we do? Like, as far as like verbiage is concerned, and all
Mhm.
of the training that I've ever done, bro, like lifting weights or whatever, it's more modernized now, right? What do
Right.
you believe as far as meals are concerned? Is it caloric intake, or is it how much you put out?
And does it defer? It doesn't differ from person to person.
It does differ person to person, male to female. I'll tell you, if you are a bigger person, a woman or a man over 250 is going to lose weight way faster at a male, female that's 200, 175. They're going to drop that much faster. One, if they're moving around, the biggest thing you want to do is get your metabolism up. You can do it one of two ways. You can start uh, feeding yourself smaller but healthier meals. So start your day with some fiber to get everything pushing and moving. Get you some protein. That would be your egg whites right afterwards. And then put some fruit in there. That can be your sweet. Some strawberries, maybe some grapes. I go with oranges or apples. Orange for vitamin D. Apples are just always good because I mix it with some peanut butter. So that's just another source of protein for me for my diet. The eggs and the fruit be your breakfast. The oatmeal is just to kind of get everything going, get water in your system, get everything going. First thing you should get in the morning is some water. Thing lubricated and getting the body awakened and going anyway. The 3 meals would be your breakfast, your lunch, and dinner. So yeah, you're getting 3 meals, but we all snack throughout the day. So that would be your that would be your trail mix, your protein shake on the way to the gym, and then after your workout, depending on what your workout is, if you're trying to bulk up or if you're trying to slim down, you could have a after dinner snack or dessert after dinner, which could be peanut butter, it could be a ice cream bar, it could be rice cakes. I tell my clients eat rice cakes and put some peanut butter on it, depending on what time you eat dinner. Just let something sit on your stomach until the next morning. So about 5 meals and 3 meals, 4 meals in.
TC, how do you keep that person motivated that after 10 or so days that start seeing a little weight loss and they think like they've made it? How do you keep that person motivated to go on past that?
Oh man, we changed that workout up. Change the workout, change the diet. The workout is going to add a stress to the body. It's going to add a new order of steps that they haven't done. They think they got the workouts done down and they understand what's going on and the body knows what's coming on and what's going to happen in the workout. Boom, it's time to change it because you've seen that loss and the body already knows. All right, we did this, we done got this loss, so I already know what's coming. It's going to stop burning. So now I got to change it up so it'll stop burning. I might start stripping away carbs 3 times or 2 times a week. Just playing with the body, the diet sometimes with the body, and then changing up the workouts consistently. Every about 3-4 weeks, I start changing it up. We start moving into another phase. We still go back over the same things that we might have did in the first month of training, because believe it or not, 3 months in, that first month might be a little hard for you, just because of the direction of the training we're going in. So we always relapse and go back through it.
So, who is your hardest customers? Like, are men the worst or are women the worst? Like, what is the
Why you
like, real talk? Let's hear it.
Man,
Be honest.
be honest,
You can be honest.
women come in there with a lot more determination. I'll say guys are hard because guys get at, we got that bravado that, I'm the alpha male in the group. At the end of the day, I'm here to train you, so I always tell people, tell me what's really going on so I can train you appropriately and, and in the right stages. But, guys coming in, oh, I do this and I did that. And then, all right, I'm starting you at where you say you at. And we get in there and it's, and I'm like, so men can sometimes be the hardest ones to train, to just be honest with it. We are what we are. We in here for a reason. I tell everybody, my men and my female, a bodybuilder goes to the gym every day because they still see something imperfect. They get in front of that mirror every day in the gym. Top notch Arnold, the Arnold Classic, all of them guys still go to the gym every day and they train their body. It's still something they see that's not perfect, and they're at the top of this profession. So, always something we're going to see that I don't like take it back to, the client seeing results in 10, 15 days. I see these results, but man, it could look a lot better. There's somebody else out here putting in a lot more work. It could be a lot better. Always that mindset.
Yeah, so let me ask you this. How do you feel about gyms like Planet Fitness that have no judgment rules or things like that? I think people should be judged, but how do you feel about that?
I mean, everybody, I say, I don't judge anybody. I tell everybody, when you go in there, put your hat on, put your head down, put your music on. You in there for you. I tell all my clients is get in front of the mirror, find a machine, find a workout in front of the mirror, because you need to see yourself working out. It's you versus you in there. I don't care who in there, who around me. Like, it can be Arnold Schwarzenegger over here and the Lord on this side. I don't care who's around me. Like, I'm working. This is all I got to focus on, because I promise you, an 80-pound dumbbell falling on me moving the wrong way. I done tore my pec. Moving the wrong way with a 100-pound dumbbell. You gotta be focused on yourself. You know what I'm talking about.
Got a whole zipper, bro. Got a whole
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You gotta focus. It's you versus you when you in there, man. It's everybody in there is working on themselves. Trust and believe. Everybody is looking. They seeing who doing what and who got on what. But at the end of the day, once you pick that weight up, you got to be focused on that weight so you can get the most out of that exercise. If not, you just in there wasting time. I mean, I'm about getting the weight, and my clients will tell you sometimes I'll take them to the gym with me, and I'm like, hey, you're going to work out with a trainer, and you're going to do my workouts. You're going to go through the series workouts. Most of the training that they get are broken down parts of my workouts for where they are in their stages of working out. But we go to the gym together. Oh, you doing my work today. Ain't no stop.
Okay, can you let the people know why it's so important to, eat right and working out as opposed to just dieting alone?
The importance there is if you just diet alone and you start losing the weight, you start getting that loose skin. You start getting a little, depending on how big you are or how your body tone or composition is, you're going to start getting a little flat, and you'll start getting what I call the turkey wings or the potato.
Fat wings.
Start getting those. That's where the weights come in. And that's why you want to lift weights. You want to try to build that muscle out. So as you're burning the fat off and you're building muscle, that it can come together. It can start meeting. And as you lift weights, I'll tell everybody should know this is a fact that you burn more calories lifting weights. You burn more weights than you will doing a diet. In training, we call all diets a yo-yo diet. And the reason being is 1 minute you're going to be on that diet, and then, like you said, we're going to have a cheat meal. So now you off that diet. As soon as you cheat, you off. So you back up off of it. Then I'm back down on the diet, and then I'm back up off of it. So we call it a yo-yo diet. No diet is going to be forever. Even if I send you a 4-week meal plan, somewhere along that meal plan, you're going to put what you want in that meal plan that I didn't say put in that meal plan. And that's why workouts is tailored for that.
How many vegans have you trained? Muscle-wise, like have you seen vegans build muscle?
Yeah, one of my first clients, she was a vegan, and it's not a lot harder if they know how to get the right proteins through the vegan foods and the vegan shakes. It's not that much harder. But I just didn't see the recovery in the female and the male that I trained. The male recovered a little bit faster than what she did in training.
Wow.
It might just be the muscle, and it might just been the two people, and it might just been his fit level versus her fit level. But he recovered a little bit faster. He was able to go a little bit quicker in the workouts than she was in the workouts. But you can still build muscle being a vegan. There's some very strong vegans out here. One of the U.S. Olympian powerlifters is a vegan. So there's some very strong vegans out here lifting, and it's just about getting the right nutrients in you. That's all it is. Getting the right nutrients in and getting the right amount of reps and heavy weight in.
Plyometrics or heavyweights? Which one?
It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to bulk up, if you're trying to get big, and if you're trying to burn a lot of fat and calories, I'm going to go say heavy weights. If you're trying to be agile, a little bit leaner, you want to be able to run around, chase your kids, I'm going to say plyometrics. And that's using your whole body. The older you get, you should incorporate a little bit of both. Right now, I'll be 39 this summer. I incorporate a lot of workouts, plyometrics, a heavy weightlifting. I'm more of a weightlifter than anything. My cardio consists of bike riding, spinning, and the elliptical. I hate the treadmill. I don't lie to people about that. And I will go running. I'll go running here and there. It's a hill right in front of my house. I'll go run that hill every now and then. But other than that, I love getting on the bike. I love spinning in the gym. But I'm more of a weightlifter. I saw my best results through heavy weightlifting and training, followed up by a balanced and good diet.
Gotcha.
I saw on one of your videos you were lifting and you had the resistance bands on it. So what was you trying to target doing that?
It depends on which one you saw. Honestly, if I was doing something big,
I think you were on your patio.
Okay, so I was probably doing some curls. So
probably battle ropes. I think you had the battle ropes. I don't know which one she was looking at.
I know. I was doing some dumbbell. I had the dumbbells, and there was a red band around it.
I think it was a red or green. I remember you had the band. It was the band was behind your back, and you were laying on your back. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was doing bench press.
Yeah.
So the dumbbells that I have at the house only were about 20 pounds each dumbbell. So I was looking for something whereas I wasn't really trying to sit out there and do sets of 25 reps to get a good pump in. You can do nice squeeze, control, concentration reps slower, and all of that. But what I want to do is just use the bands to give me some more resistance. The bands dumbbells supplements is probably around if I was lifting 50-pound dumbbells. So those 20 dumbbells now went to about 50 pounds worth of weight going up, and then
Oh,
slowing that tension down, coming down. So controlling the muscles in the chest, and then through triceps as well as I squeeze up. So
Where have you seen growth at? Where have you seen growth at? You either see growth on the negative or the explosion. Which one? Which one is the worth? Which one is more worth it, or taxing, or something that you can say that?
the negative is more taxing. The negatives are way more taxing. The explosion, you can rep them out. You can just throw that weight up, if you're feeling good. But that negative, that weight coming down and then exploding up, once you get it up, yeah, I'm strong. But that coming down, that negative is where I feel it the most.
But have you seen growth? What I'm trying to get.
Yeah, my growth is more in my negatives. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely in my negatives. I like to stack the bar. I like to throw the 8 tens, the 10 tens on each side and break it down 10, 9, 8, all the way down to 1, and then from 1 back up to 10. So use those negatives and then start using your power reps towards the bottom just to get a good set. But the negatives is where I definitely see my growth coming in.
Now, there's been a lot of science, like as far as like the Russian wrestlers and all this stuff. Like, you don't want to tax your body too much. Now, I've heard that people train maybe 1 to 2 times a week and tax the body. How often do you think that people should train?
Honestly, I would say 3 to 5 times a week, depending on your fitness level, depending on your cardio level and your age too. Depending on your age and your ability to train that often. Listen to your body always, but I would always say 3 to 5 times a week. 3 days you could do of working out, or 3 days of cardio, switching up your cardio all 3 days with a light workout, and then 2 days of just straight cardio, and focusing on a good strict diet again. I tell my clients, I like to see my clients at least 3 days a week. And those 3 days we're breaking down the body. On a Monday, we're breaking it down. Let's say, for instance, Wednesday, we're breaking it down, again, a different body part, the bottom half or top half. And then on Friday, we hit the whole body. In between that, I give them homework to do. So those 2 days that you're not with me, here's some homework to keep the body moving and then line so that you don't get that stiffness. You don't come back 2 days later, my back or my legs we all gonna hurt.
Man, them 3 days is mean, bro.
Them 3 days is mean. They mean. I tell my clients, I train every day. Myself, I train every day but Sunday. Saturday, I do a light overall whole body workout. Sunday, I relax. I let the body relax. And then Monday, I get right back into it. It's just a routine that I have set for myself. But, that's just where I know my body is at its best. If I skip that Monday, and it's going to be hard to get it in on Tuesday because now I got to do 2 things on Tuesday. So I'm in the gym that much longer. I'm working on myself, tearing my body down that much longer.
Bro, I hate fucking Mondays, bro. Like, no matter what the fuck it is, I hate Mondays. I hate that bitch with a passion. You hear me?
Right, let me tell you, I don't mind getting in there on a Monday. So I tell people, if you hate Monday, go on Sunday if you can. And don't go on Monday. Sunday, Tuesday. Let Monday be because you already jumping back into the stress of work for the week. So, go on. Nobody is really in there. You can kind of take your time. It's easy. You can move around freely in the gym. There's really nobody in the gyms on Sunday. Skip it on Monday when you know that dreadful crowd is in there, and then pop back in there on Tuesday. You already ahead of the game. Your legs have rested. You've recovered. You should be good for chest day. You right on par for chest day.
Now, for black males, how often should we hit legs?
Yeah. At least 2 times a week. At least. And my friends get on me all the time and say my legs are small. Now, I have a reason for my legs being small. I had surgery on one of my ankles about 6 years ago. So one of my legs, I got 2 screws in my foot, so I can't flex. My calf won't grow on my right leg. And on the other side, I had a slight tear in my quad leg about 2 years ago. So my legs got small from just inactivity over the time. But trust me, I do legs about 2 times a week. Legs and back are my 2 favorite to do. 2 favorite exercises. I love doing legs. I got a heavy leg. I can leg press out of this world, but my legs just don't show it. They just don't look like it.
Yeah. Hey, look, that is the misnomer. That is everything that we ever struggle with as far as bodybuilding and all that good stuff. Everybody looks at black males with the smaller legs and like we're
we just don't have big calves. We don't have big calves. We're small in the calf area.
Hey, look, we can dunk from the free throw line, but them calves are tiny as fuck, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, we can get some real wide wings, some real nice traps, big wide backs. Even like us, black men have real nice glutes and hips when they work them out properly and quads. But it's when you get down to that right below that knee, it's like we fall off right there. It takes a
I
lot,
dig it.
of work on the calves. Leg
I
work.
dig it.
Okay, so quick question. So what about your wife? Does she work out with you?
We'll go. She
That
looking
means
at me.
no. That means
Oh,
no.
I'm sorry. She can answer. Tell her to come. She can answer.
She said you can ask. We'll go walking. We used to work out. I don't have a problem working out with my wife. I like to just give her the exercises and kind of let her do it. Reason being is when you train with your spouse and they start half-assing or they not going as hard as you think they should be going because you know them and they could be doing more. And it's different too because I'm a trainer,
Right.
so it's a little bit different. So I'm gonna always be that. Come on, you got one more, push it a little bit harder. So
Yeah, you also gotta
it goes
remember that.
from,
Right. So,
babe, come on, let's work out to, babe, I'm your trainer, let's go. This is what I do. It kind of changes up. So when we go to the gym, it's like, all right, what you about to do? All right, I'm gonna be over here, you gonna be over there. We'll swing past cross paths. What you working on? All right, I'm gonna jump in here. And then we're gonna split again, and we might, finish up with some cardio or something like that together. But
okay.
in the beginning, I'll tell you this: it's a good way to start dating. It's a real good way to start dating. Ain't nothing but quality time when it's just you and the female working out.
That's true. That's
It's a
true.
good
So
way
let
to,
me ask
you and your
let
spouse
me ask
working
you
out.
this.
It's quality
How
time.
many times you got cussed out for telling her what to do?
That's what I want. You plead the fifth.
Every time I
Oh,
tell
you
them
just let it
every
happen.
time I say do this, do that, do this. Why
I
you
know
stop
what
there? You can do five more.
So speaking of women, because we've been concentrating on men, but when you have female clients, what do they need to focus on the most, or what do you try to focus on for the ladies?
I'll say this: every female comes in with a different mindset or a different workout or a body part that they want to work on. Well, most it's always the stomach area. It's always the legs and the butt. I feel like if
weight
we
goes.
start
That whole
saying,
thing.
huh?
That's where our weight goes. Stomach, hips, legs,
It
and butt.
does. It does. But I feel like if we get in and we start working those areas early, we start practicing a good diet because the stomach honestly isn't going anywhere until we start focusing on that diet a little bit more. Really
Mm.
get some a serious ab routine daily to start training that muscle to start coming forward. Just like with the rest of the body, you can do sit ups all day long. Let's start adding some weight to it at this point. So now the abs have to work a little bit harder and do a little bit more. My clients will tell you I make them warm up with probably about 75 to 100 squats. That's just your warm up.
Mm. You said what?
Yeah, they warming up.
I'm
75
dead.
to about 100 squats. About 75 jumping jacks. That's just your warm up. Let's get the heart rate up. Let's just get into what we about to get into. Let the body know we about to do something. I don't know what we about to do, but we about to do something. Arms is legs is flinging. Jumping jacks, once you think about it, past 25, you really is unconscious. Once you get past about 15, it's unconscious. I tell all my clients, hey, me to take
Easier.
it. So don't think. Let me do the thinking for you. Let me walk you through all of the workouts. If you come in and start thinking, your
Mm-hmm.
mind is gonna get in the way of what you're gonna overthink the exercise or the movement. Clear your mind, breathe, and just go into the exercise. Let me do all of the thinking for you. Let me make sure that you're in the proper position. You got the weight under control, and then just move. Just move. Breathe and move. I tell people all the time, listen to the music. You can vibe to, you can get a good workout. Bench. I like to bench to rap music because I can bench. I can get to that beat and I can rep it hard off my chest.
So, do you ever train anybody handicapped? Do you ever train anybody with an autoimmune disease like me? I have rheumatoid arthritis. And
Mhm.
we talked about this in private.
Right, right.
Um, do you train anybody that has disabilities?
I've trained one client that had this before. That's about it. I've trained a client. Let's see. I've had a client with lupus. I've had a client that had a sciatic nerve issue. and I have two diabetics right now that I train. So with the diabetics, it's just watching the pace of the workout and what we're doing through the workout. The client with the lupus, honestly, resistance work was the best work for them. It
Oh,
wasn't too
okay.
taxing on the muscles. And plus, with the resistance band, you're still getting the feel of weight. So resistance training, if you're over the age of 30, 35, and you're getting into working out, you're just starting, resistance training is a good way to kind of getting into it, to get the muscles used to moving weight and pulling and pushing on the body. But it's all about, focusing in on their target areas where they have most of their issues. Focusing in on those areas and then trying to strengthen that area, because if you get strong in that area, if you get stronger there, you're gonna get stronger here. So to make everything easier.
It sounds like personal trainers feel like they're psychologists at times, man. What is the like?
Ah!
Do you absorb a lot of like negative, like energy when you like
Oh yeah,
talk?
yeah. Yeah. You definitely get, whatever somebody might be going through, whatever somebody might be dealing with personally, stresses, whatever. When I see them come in, and I'm like, because my energy got to match energy. So if I'm like, hey, what's up? They're like, hey, what's up? So everybody comes in, hey, what's up? Live is on 100 with me. I don't care if you're 20. Hey, go back out, take that energy, show up, and come back in. Don't bring that in here. Like, leave outside, and then come back in. I don't care. Even if you walk outside, hit a 360, and just walk back in, you still physically walk back outside. Your mindset changed because you walked out there and came back in. That's why we do those 100 squats. That's why we do those 75 to 100 jumping jacks. Because even though I'm getting our heart rate up and the body used to getting ready to do a physical activity, I'm getting this ready too psychologically. All right, get in front of that mirror, get them 100 squats, get them jumping jacks in so I can see myself moving. All right, this is what I'm about to get into. All right, we know what it is now. Gym time. All right, everything else is going to start fading because you're hurting.
Mm.
For sure, for sure. Man, we definitely thank you, TC. Hey, look, Thomas Corey. If don't
I
want to
appreciate
understand,
it,
if
man.
nobody understands what TC means. Thomas Corey,
I
fit by
appreciate
TC online, man, on IG. But I'm not gonna give all your, I'm not gonna speak for you. Tell everybody where they can reach you at.
Definitely. You can definitely reach me on Instagram. It's Fit by TC online. That's my Instagram. On Facebook, it's my name, Thomas Corey, Corry, NASM, NASM CPT, Certified Personal Training. Or you can find me on YouTube, Thomas again, Corey, Corry. It's the green logo with the T and the C in there. Or you'll see my Fit by TC online training symbol in the top right corner. So definitely check me out platforms. Right now, I got Zoom training, online virtual training through Zoom, through my Zoom app. So DM me, inbox me, shoot me an email, getfitbytc@gmail.com, getfitbytc@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. We can sign you up for my virtual training Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. and again at 7 p.m. We breaking down the body Monday through Friday.
Hey, bro, I hate to ask you this, man. Before we go, do you really like be training? Like, do you be training while you be training people, or like you like Billy Blanks and
Ah,
shit? Like you punches and then you be like, I'm out of there, yeah.
every now and then, every now and then. Sometimes you gotta get in there. You got sometimes I do this. You know what? The workout I gave you looks so good. I gotta give me a little bit of that. Let me. You doing such a. You come up with something in your mind for a client to do, like, and I practice it and I do it. But then when you see a client actually doing the workout that you came up with, it's like,
Yeah.
damn,
Want to get in on it.
let me get in there with you real quick. Let me get some of these. Go over there and get you 15 of them real quick while I get these in and come on back. We're going to get some more. So, yeah, when
So,
you in action, you see your work in action. It's like, all right, yeah, my practice, it do look good when somebody else do it. Let me get some too.
Mm.
hey, bro, you have spoken volumes, man. I hope everybody pays attention to this post, man. And
And I appreciate you guys having me.
it has been a
Thank you
great
for coming.
conversation, man. All the struggle.
Man,
Well, Weezy, where
Hey,
you at? Say something.
No, I was telling him thank you for being on the show. Got a lot of information because I've been doing a lot of changing on stuff on this side of town. So that gave
okay,
me
keep
more
it up.
information.
Hey, listen, do you have a
Thanks
crip
for
walk
going.
workout? Because my man down there, hey, look, my man Breezy want a crip walk workout.
Hey, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Definitely figure it out.
Hey, look, I love each and every one of y'all. Look, y'all can catch me at A. McDowell Ferguson on
Appreciate
Facebook.
it.
Red Nose 1999 on IG and Red Nose 199 on Twitter. And the Red Nose stands for the Pitbull, not the clown. You know, Weez?
You can catch me on Facebook at Louisa Harrell and Instagram and Twitter at Lovely Beautiful Mind 30.
That's it.
Blue Phoenix.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was okay. I'm sorry. And also, I have
You just like
the blue.
tweaked a little bit. Like you did something weird just now. Like
You zoned out.
I also have the Blue Phoenix page on Facebook. Check it out. It's about healing and communication between the black man and black women. Also between healing and communication for everyone, but particularly we focus on healing between the black man and the black woman on the Blue Phoenix.
we can't leave you out, homie.
You can catch me, Twitter, Instagram, everything. Breezy Taylor, BREAZY Taylor, and of course you can catch all of us here every Wednesday 9 to 10. The Division live from the corner. Get out of here.
What about the G Mix? What about the G Mix? Hold up, you gotta shout that out, bro. We ain't about to sleep. Where the G
So,
Mix at?
so the gym is you can catch us every Saturday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on ScratchVision.com. That DJ Scratch EPMD's old DJ. That's his website. Matter check him out. He has daily content 24/7. Live
Yo,
DJ shows. He'll have Kid Capri on there. He'll have all the celebrities on there. But it also airs 12 noon Eastern Standard Time every Saturday.
Wait,
I think it's Thomas Story. Hey, look, you gotta spread the
also,
word, man. This my Gwen Park homie right here, man. It's been live
make
from
sure you hit the weight. I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate live from the corner. Thank you guys for having me on.
Thank you, man.
you
Thank you.
know,
Appreciate having you on, man. Appreciate
right,
it.
right.
And hey,
we
I'm ready for that in the